Creeping where the streetlights don't glow. Shadows dance, they move real slow. Heart heavy like a cinder block. Ticking time, but it's a busted clock. Echoes in my head, voices whisper grim. Every corner's a gamble, odds stay slim. Chains on my neck, they clink, they bite. Bound to the dark, no escape tonight. Shadows in the baseline, heartbeat fades. Lost in the rhythm where the cold invades. Every breath a gamble, every step's a crime. Dancing with the devil to a dark trap bright. Shadows in the baseline, heartbeat fades. Lost in the rhythm where the cold invades. Every breath a gamble, every step's a crime. Dancing with the devil to a dark trap rhyme.
Drip so cold, frostbite my veins. City's a jungle, I'm gripping my chains. Eyes in the alleys, wolves in the mist. Survival's a gamble, death's of the list. Every syllable a dagger, every word a curse. Stitching my scars into every verse. Snakes in the grass, they hiss, they sway. But I'm a phantom, they can make me stay. 808s pound, they shatter the calm. Melody sinister, rings like a song. Prayers to a God that never replies. Only response is the bass when it cries.
Shadows in the baseline, heartbeat fades. Lost in the rhythm where the cold invades. Every breath a gamble, every step's a crime. Dancing with the devil to a dark trap rhyme.
Yeah, hardcore frostbite in the ribcage. Thought spiral tornadoes on a rampage. Devil on my shoulder whisper sweet rage. Count sins, tally marks on a blank page. Chains on my neck feel heavy, no shine. Drowning in the dark, can't find a lifeline. Clock ticking loud, got a deadline. Soul pawned off for a headline.
Shadow play, creeping in the moonlight. Demons dance, we don't stop at midnight. Shadow play, lurking where the fear bites. I'm the echo that silence the green light.
Concrete jungle, vines made of gold. Midas touch, but the story gets sold. Snake eyes watching every move I fold. King of the night, but the crown runs cold. Hunger's a beast, fangs in my veins. Prayer predator, running through chains. Game got rules, but I've been rearranged. Twisted mind, sweet chaos in my brain. Sparks fly, gasoline in my breath. Waging wars, playing chess with death. Ashes fall, phoenix in my chest. I'm alive, but this ain't no test.
I be rich, cloak heavy, moving through the mist, no lantern. Night shift, gripping on a blade, harsh phantom. Echoes in the alley, footsteps sound random. Hungry wolves howling, but the pack's outstanding. Eyes bloodshot, sleep ain't been invited. Soul split in two, my demons reunited. Cash in the duffel, sins tightly knotted. Sins keep piling, I'm barely unblotted. Shadow steps, where the darkness crept. Shadow steps, where the sins are kept. Shadow steps, I ain't slept. Shadow steps, I just rep. Mind sharp, razor blade slicing through the static. Life's a crooked deal and I'm playing with the attic. Streets like a maze path, cryptic and erratic, but my soul still dances, grim and dramatic. Smoke in my lungs, each breath a confession. Pain like a loop, constant progression. Whispers in my ear, distorted obsessions. But I play my cards, no second guessing. Clock strikes midnight, hourglass tips. Sand falls slow while the cold world flips. Monsters in the mirror pulling at my grips, but the dark's my domain, I'm born in the crypts. Clock strikes midnight, hourglass tips. Sand falls slow while the cold world flips. Whispers in the alley, shadows creeping where the cash falls. Street lights flicker, my story carved in the asphalt. So colder than a winter night, frost bitten hard, lines sharper than the switchblade, tearing lives apart. Dark moon rising, hunger eating at the spine, dreams tangled in the wires of a high voltage line. Clocks ticking every second, got a price tag. Grind heavy, but the air tastes of jet lag. Shadow currents pull me deeper. Hearts of old, but it ain't no keeper. Hustle cut sharp, the grind ain't cheaper. Truth's a phantom, a midnight reaper. Shadow currents pull me deeper. Hearts of old, but it ain't no keeper. Hustle cut sharp, the grind ain't cheaper. Truth's a phantom, a midnight reaper. Eyes bloodshot, demons dancing in the periphery. Prayers bounce off the ceiling, no one's listening vividly. Concrete jungle where the wolves wear suits. Roots tangled in the grime, can't bear no fruits. Echoes of sirens, lullabies for the wicked. Playing chess with the devil, every move's twisted. Dice roll, fate's a gamble on this black top. Every scar's a receipt, no refunds, no backdrop. Night swallowing the skyline whole. Life's a gamble, no dice control. Smoke curls, thoughts burn in the dark. Every line I spit leaves a permanent mark. Night swallowing the skyline whole. Life's a gamble, no dice control. Smoke curls, thoughts burn in the dark. Every line I spit leaves a permanent mark. Shadow currents pull me deeper. Hearts of vault, but it ain't no keeper. Hustle cut sharp, the grind ain't cheaper. Truth's a phantom, a midnight reaper. Shadow currents pull me deeper. Hearts of vault, but it ain't no keeper. Hustle cut sharp, the grind ain't cheaper. Truth's a phantom, a midnight reaper.
Shadow creeping, city bleeding, hearts cold, no allegiance. Chain thoughts in the dungeon where the echoes be screaming. Cloaked in black, paranoia got me scheming on the ceiling. Ceiling crack, demons laugh, the world ain't what it's seeming. Echoes in the dark, they keep calling me. Shadow frequencies, I'm where I'm meant to be. No light, no peace, just the void I see. Shadow frequency, shadow frequency. Curses in my veins, the ink drips like venom. Pen a contract with the devil, but forgot where I sent the madness in the mirrors. My reflection ain't a friend, counting sins. Time bends where the nightmares never ends. Till gates screech, moon's a dagger in the sky. Ravens circle overhead, whisper truths that never lie. Took a vow in the silence to never compromise. Shadow frequencies, my alibi's a cries. Falling, falling down this endless chasm. Hearts a prism, shadow light, create a black anthem. Grime cover syllables, etching glyphs on the floor. Shadow frequencies, tune in, there's more. Echoes in the dark, they keep calling me. Shadow frequencies, I'm where I'm meant to be. No light, no peace, just the void I see. Shadow frequencies, shadow frequencies.
Shadows in the alley, whispers in the chrome. City so cold, even nights call it home. Lurking where the street lights flicker like ghosts. A feast for the wolves who hunger to the most. Blood on the pavement, paint the town of sin. Heart of the night where the chaos begin. Tails in the cracks, every brick gotta cry. Silent screams rise, echo high to the sky. Shadow games, they playing for keeps. Dance with the devil while the whole world sleeps. Shadow games, it's more than a test. In the dark, who you are gets put to rest. Soul pawned off for a chain that gleams, but the gold face quick, just a broke man's dream. Heartbeat stutter like a kick drum roll. World in my hands, but it's heat in my soul. Dagger in my back, blade sharp as stings. Trust a fleeting bird and I clip its wings. Eyes in the dark, they don't blink, they stare. Shadow games play, but the rules ain't fair. Hear the sirens hum, lullaby of the streets. Life's a gamble, every ride road repeats. Dice in the dark, loaded, no escape. Winner takes all, loser fades in the tape.
Shadow games, they playing for keeps. Dance with the devil while the whole world sleeps. Shadow games, it's more than a test. In the dark, who you are gets put to rest.
In the shadows where the lights flicker low, echoes of my heart chase the beats in the flow. Night creeps in, got the world on its toe. Skull on the table, let the darkness bestow. Whispers in the room, feel the tension rise. Behind every mask, truth hides in disguise. Living on the edge where the chaos lies. Beneath these city lights, watch the dreamers sigh. In the nightmare flow, we ride the night. With the bass pounding, everything feels right. Lost in the rhythm, hearts take flight. Chasing shadows till the morning light. Underneath the surface, secrets come alive. With every sip of life, we learn to survive. Living for the moment, chasing that high. But in this dark trap, some souls can't thrive. Crumbling dreams like ashes in the wind. Faces in the crowd, where do I begin? Voices in my head, telling me to sin. In this twisted game, only the strong can win. Feel the echoes calling, pull me in tight. In this haunted space, we embrace the fright. A symphony of chaos, painting the night. With every heartbeat, we shine so bright. So here's to the lost, the ones who remain. Riding on the echoes of pleasure and pain. In the nightmare flow, we'll break every chain. With every note played, we'll never be the same. In the nightmare flow, we ride the night. With the bass pounding, everything feels right. Lost in the rhythm, hearts take flight. Chasing shadows till the morning light. Shadows where the echoes stay. Skull on the beat, let the demons play. Nightmare flow, we creeping in the dark. Heart full of pain, but I'm ready to spark. Fingers on the keys, let the music rise. Life in the chaos, living for the highs. Ghosts in the alley, whispers in the night. Underneath the surface, gotta prepare for the fight. Eyes wide shut, see the visions unfold. Stories of the reckless, warriors bold. In the silence, I'm trapped in the maze. Feeling all the pressure, caught in the haze.
Dark trap beats, yeah, we ride or die. Chasing all the shadow, reaching for the sky. Rap beats, stumbling, let the truth be revealed. In this nightmare flow, we're destined to feel. We're destined to feel.
Time ticking fast, but the clock's frozen still. Heart of a lion, got the strength, got the will. Every heartbeat echoes like a shot in the dark. Demons dance around me, igniting the spark. Lost in this rhythm, can't break from the chains. Drowning in the madness, but I bear the stains. Sipping on the venom, let it course through my veins. Building up my empire, breaking through the pains. Voices in my head, can't silence the screams. Living for the moments, chasing all the dreams. Fighting for redemption, rising from the fall. In this realm of shadows, I'll answer the call.
Dark trap beats, yeah, we ride or die. Chasing all the shadow, reaching for the sky. Rap beats, thumping, let the truth be revealed. In this nightmare flow, we're destined to feel. We're destined to feel.
fear in sight. Twisted in the darkness, but we burn so bright. Soul full of rhythm, heart full of fight. Legends in the making, we own the night. Creeping through the silence, watch the demons sway. In this endless night, I'm feeling my way. Skull headphones tight, let the echoes blend. This nightmare flow, it will never end. Chasing every vision, grabbing what is mine. With every breath I take, I'm crossing every line. Fires in my heart, igniting the streets. Life's a wild journey, moving to the beats. Haunted by the past, but I'm learning to thrive. Finding in the struggle, that's where I come alive. Close your eyes, feel the music inside. In the dark, my demons become my guide.
Dark trap beats, yeah, we ride or die. Chasing all the shadow, reaching for the sky. Rap beats thumping, let the truth reveal. In this nightmare flow, we're destined to feel. We're destined to feel.
So let the night embrace you, let the shadows sing. In a world of nightmares, I'm the key, I'm the king. With the heart of courage and the mindset free. In this nightmare flow, I let the real me be. In this nightmare flow, I let the real me be.
Lost in the shadows, whispers in the night. City's got a heartbeat in the neon light. Echoes of the past, they keep haunting me. Hustle and the grind, it's my remedy. Caught up in the chaos where the dark dreams creep. Visions of the struggle, no promises to keep. Streets painted with stories, each corner a tale. Survival's in the rhythm, I'm ready to sail. Dark traps coming, feel the bass drop low. Through the urban jungle we rise and flow. Voices in my head telling me to go. Living for the moment, let the world. Underneath the bridges where the lost souls play. Life's a wild symphony, night turns to day. Got my crew beside me, rolling like a storm. Different path we travel, but we're all reborn. Adrenaline rush when the beat hits right. Chasing all the shadows, bringing dreams to light. Every bar spit, it's a piece of my soul. In this concrete jungle, I'll forever hold. No fear in my heart, just fire and desire. Rising from the ashes, I'm the one they admire. Truth's a double-edged sword, cut through the pain. Life's a game of chances, dance in the rain. So here we stand strong in the echoes of the night. Chasing down the dreams with all of our might. Dark traps the anthem, let the story unfold. Together we'll ignite as the future's retold. With every step I take, I'm carving my path. Feel the weight of the world, but I'll never look back. Voices from the sidelines, they all say I'm lost. But I found my own way and I'm paying the cost. Graffiti on the walls, telling stories of pain. Each stroke a reminder of what's lost in the game. But hope's like the sunrise, breaking through the gray. Paint the world in colors, let the shadows decay. Dark traps coming, feel the bass drop low. Through the urban jungle we rise and flow. Voices in my head telling me to go. Living for the moment, let the world. I'm climbing skyscrapers, reaching for the stars. Got my heart on my sleeve, fighting all these scars. Life's a tightrope walk, balancing the dream. No one knows my struggle, but they feel the scream. Late nights and bright lights, that's where I reside. Loyal to my roots, with the hustle as my guide. Echoes in the alley, music in the dark. Every beat I breathe, it ignites a spark. So turn up the volume, let's make this a ride. With every single lyric, let my pain collide. Turn the sorrow to strength, let the healing begin. In this dark trap symphony, I'll forever spin. So here we stand strong in the echoes of the night. Chasing down the dreams with all of our might. Dark traps the anthem, let the story unfold. Together we'll ignite as the future's retold. Adversity's a teacher and the streets my school. Lessons learned in silence, I'm nobody's ounce of struggle, I emerge anew. In this city of dreams, I'll always push through. Ghosts of my failures, they linger and tease, but I write my own story with strength and ease. With every line I'm spitting, I redefine pain. In this dark trap realm, only fire will remain. Dark traps come and feel the bass drop low.